Mike Palmer.
Welcome to episode 90 of a Cigar Hustler podcast. 10 away from the big 100, Michael.
Yay! Hey, you messed that up on the last one.
You know what? If you watch the audio, it is fixed. The video, I didn't fix it.
Episode 88.
Because I couldn't take a video of myself going, episode blah, blah, blah. But on the audio, I just cut it out and put the new one in.
I really want to see you get to that level where you can just kind of snip things out of the video.
It's not that I can't cut it out. It's that I would have had to set everything up back here and reshoot.
No, it would have been cool if you just kind of set it up and didn't like go crazy and just did like, this is episode,
just my face
and you
going,
cut out and it said 88, 89. Wow. Super aggressive, Michael.
It's a hostile work environment every day.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Every day. All right, it is.
I missed you. I feel like it's been so long since we've done this.
It has been. You know what? I'm always ready on Thursday the week before, just so you know.
I know. I felt bad because this Thursday and Friday, or last Thursday.
Oh, yeah, you weren't
Friday,
even here. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I wasn't here because I got people in town. I had to pick up people from the airport for this baby.
I understand you have a very busy life, but if you could just give me a heads up or something.
For this baby shower thing that
Halfway
I had to
through
do.
Thursday, I asked your brother, and he goes, oh, no, he's not coming in. I'm like, oh.
I thought I told you.
Nope.
Why didn't you just text me?
And ask you where you're at. You're working out. You're normally not here till 12:30, 1 o'clock. So
Whatever.
I went home at 1:15 on both dates.
Wow. It's nice that I have that effect on you. You're like, oh, he's not coming, so I'm just going to go home.
Well, I never know when we're going to be doing a show. It's anywhere between Thursday and Monday.
I just think it's that you like me, so I appreciate that. I appreciate you.
Well, I do spend more time with you than my wife on most days.
It's because I love you more than your wife does.
Well, that's true. But that doesn't take a whole lot, though. So, it's always so quiet when you do the show, and it seems so loud when you listen. Like there should be music or something going on. I don't know.
In the background?
Strange. Yes.
Huh. Okay.
So what do you want to talk about?
I got lots of stuff.
I got a little bit of personal stuff. I have a story.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, then let's start there.
You want to start there?
Yeah.
All right. Once upon a time, there was... No. Last week, my mother had a dental appointment.
Yes.
So my father is in his mid to late 70s. His memory's not what it used to be. So sometimes she needs help keeping him busy. So I went and picked him up. We went for a coffee. Then it was time to almost go, and I go, well, let's go back over and check on Mom at the dentist. He goes, I don't like that dentist. Why don't you like the dentist, Dad? He goes, no, and this is no offense. My father's not a bigot by any means or a homophobe or anything.
Ooh, disclaimer.
But he goes, no, both those dentists are gay. I go, well, yeah? And he's talking loud, Rep Panera. He goes, yep, they sit you in the chair till you take your pants off, and then they gas you up. You don't know what happens.
Nice.
So we finally go back over, and I talk him into going in and sit down.
And to leave his pants in the car.
Leave his pants in the car, yes. No, the receptionist is a lady who's my mother's been going to the same dentist forever. So she knows my dad's name. She's talking to him. And it's a lady probably in her 60s, late 60s, but she's a very attractive woman for her age. She's dressed real nice. Dad's kind of flirting with her.
But does she know that he's kind of losing it?
No, I don't think she does.
She has no
that's
idea.
That's not really public information.
Gotcha.
So nobody listens to this anyway. So Mom comes out, and he goes, Linda, I need an appointment here. I want to come back. She goes, what? He goes, yep, I need to go here. She goes, this isn't your dentist. He goes, re-up my membership. I want to come here.
Re-up my membership.
And then he walks over to the counter, and he's leaning on the counter, trying to look cool, talking to the lady. Going, yeah, am I free next week? I need to come in and see Pat next week, I think.
Just like that.
Yeah, and Mom goes, Raymond, go to the car with your son.
You're grounded.
You're grounded. Get back in the car. So that was it. It was
very nice.
It was a fun day.
Very nice.
Hanging out with him.
I received this fantastic shirt in the mail.
Oh, that's right. And I have this nice little cigar holder. Who is the gentleman that sent this to us?
I got a Slapdick shirt.
You are a slapdick.
Slapdick Cattle Company. I was going to make a Slapdick shirt for us.
Oh.
But I haven't done it yet.
Well, so it's on your long list of things not to do.
So, yeah, exactly.
Where could we... I know you also got a sticker. Where could we put the sticker? Dare we put it on the backboard?
Why don't we put it... No, that'll never happen.
Yeah, okay,
why don't we put it on the Cigar Hustlers podcast?
Oh, no. Oh, we get over there. We'll put it on that one.
I think it looked cool on that metal one right there.
You don't want things on your backboard. I don't want things on my backboard.
This is from my childhood.
This is from my childhood.
That was from...
How about we put it on the no parking sign?
That was from... Okay.
Okay, deal.
Fine.
Deal. No
parking.
We
can put on the P or anything but my backboard, ever.
I think it's too big for the P.
Okay, so we'll put it on the no parking.
There you go. And we will encourage people to send us other unique stickers.
Well, I mean, when somebody does, we have to show them that we appreciate them.
Well, that's what I mean. So if anybody else would like to send us things, we will make it part of the set.
Jason Walpert.
Is that one of the Wahlbergs?
No, not a Wahlberg.
Oh, well,
Walpert.
I don't
well, it could be pert or dirt. The P or the D it could be a P or a D.
Nice.
And I can't read.
He can't read and I can't pronounce things. So,
but he was at the Fine Ash yada yada in Arizona, like the big Neanderthal LH release.
So are we going to be close to the Slapdick place when we're out there?
No, I don't think that.
That's not in Arizona?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think we need to check that and see.
Yeah, but okay.
Because somebody did comment that they live just down the road from them or something.
Okay, cool. We could not do that, but sure. But he just said, hey, so I figured, he was at this place. He gave some goodies to Skip, and he figured he'd give us some goodies as well.
Well, thank you, sir. It's very nice of you.
And keep up the great podcast.
Oh, well, you're more than welcome. We do what we can.
That's all Palmer. I just show up.
And it's literally getting harder and harder to make him show up.
Give the stand to Mike Too. I made it. He made that.
Oh, he cut it out himself.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very nice.
That's pretty badass. It's got like a...
It folds down flat, so I can put it in my little thing that was supposed to be here last Thursday.
Dude, these things are made special.
I understand.
It's. I think it actually shipped out today.
Oh, perfect.
So, but some other things may be arriving in the mail, just for the record. And if they say your name, you are not allowed to open them. Oh. You have to wait.
More stuff from Bang? Miami Cola?
I can't
find Miami Cola.
I'm not going to go into details. Did
you reach out to my friend at Bang? Please don't talk to them.
I'm not going to go into any details regarding anything.
You've already ruined things enough.
But
I might have to move one of those raised people.
I can tell you that
yes.
You can't open the package. You got to have a camera in front of you and fucking mics.
Oh, we open it on the air.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing happens if it doesn't happen on the air.
Exactly.
At the baby shower, we didn't even talk to each other because there was no cameras.
Stay away from me.
Stay away from me. Don't talk to me.
So, well, yeah. So, I did a Skype thing, little meet your maker thing in I think it was Chattanooga, Tennessee. Burns.
Chattanooga. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool.
So I guess there wasn't any public type thing.
What do you mean public?
Well, is there a copy of it somewhere? Where
No,
I could go
it was
and
like
watch it? It was live.
Yeah, they piped me into the lounge and they had people asking questions.
Was it
like
on the big screen TV type thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, how cool!
That was really cool. And they had cake. I asked them to just shove the cake into the camera. Go ahead. Let's do that.
Can you knock the icing off?
Yeah.
Or I just want the icing.
I don't
need the cake.
I don't need the carbs and the waste of the.
No carbs and icing.
No, I need the full boat sugar.
You would think you would love the Happy Birthday Bang.
I would.
And
yet here I am, not liking it.
No, he likes it. Smile for the camera. Smile to Earl.
So, it was really cool. Like the approach was pretty badass.
So,
and,
what was it? I mean, how does it? I mean, they. So you went and go, "Hi, I'm Mike Stepankevich, and I made the Postania cigar," and then they asked you questions.
No. So first of all, they were calling the shop. So they
called here a lot,
and they were talking about and the messages, everything kind of got lost in translation.
Oh, they were terrible messages.
Hey, some guy called you talking about he wants you to Skype in.
As soon as they go Chattanooga, they go, "Oh no, that's a thing that Michael is doing."
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. So, finally got in touch with them, and it was actually a really cool thing. So they have this badass cigar shop,
right?
And they asked me to.
So you could see them too, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I could Skype in, and they had. So they unbanned the cigars, and it's like a surprise. And it was actually, they did the Guaymaro.
Oh.
So, technically, I'm not the...
no, but they can't get Esteban on Skype, though.
Yeah, I'm not, I'm not the I guess I'm kind of the
You're the spokesman.
Yeah, I'm not, but the maker himself, you'll never really get. However, I did have a crazy dream that he was speaking perfect English one day. I'm like, this is...
He does. He goes, Mike. Esteban. And we shake hands and he walks away.
Yep. So
comes back a couple hours later, go through it again.
That's it.
At least I know he knows my name.
Yep.
So,
So there you go. So so it was really cool. I had a good time, and it was quick. It was about 30 minutes.
Oh, that's fine. Well, after that, you're really just sort of sitting there watching them smoke.
Well, they were asking questions, and I feel like they cut it.
Oh, yeah? You had more to say?
No, I think that the...
you wanted more?
I think that...
You went, do you know who I am?
I think that the crowd people had more questions and stuff.
Oh. Was there like somebody like a microphone and like you'd see on like the Merv Griffin show?
Dude, I think I was. I don't know, man.
Or did they have one set up and the guy would go, "Hi, my name's Earl.
No,
I'm Chattanooga, Tennessee."
No, the guy. I think someone would ask a question, and if I didn't hear it, it was reiterated.
So there's like, "Hi, I'd like to ask the question." Okay, Earl would like to know.
Right.
What does Guay Marone mean?
Exactly.
Did somebody ask that?
Yeah.
How'd you tell him?
Well, that was already broken down. Yeah.
Oh.
But yes, I did tell them.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice.
Yeah. So there you go.
So, we talking about the baby shower?
Sure, go ahead. I had nothing from that, but yeah, okay.
Well, all your relatives would come up to me and they'd shake my hand and go, "Oh, you're famous. You're the guy who does those videos with Michael."
You're a big deal.
Yes, ma'am, or yes, sir. That would be me.
Yeah.
But at least,
I know
at least
you.
your family and friends, I'm famous.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all that matters. You know.
That was funny. And I guess your wife scored well on the gifts.
Yeah, yeah.
Adrian was talking. She goes, "I don't know how my kid survived without half of that stuff." Did you know there's a thing that blah, 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 blah now? And I'm like, oh, wow, how about that?
I mean, the shit has evolved from what we had 4 years ago.
Oh, I'm sure it's completely different from then, too, yeah.
So, like...
I mean, imagine us. Our youngest kid is 19 almost.
I mean, we're pretty stupid. So we bought, we had our second kid.
Right.
And then he got out of diapers. And we're like, we don't need any of this shit.
Yeah, that's what you do, right.
So we purged all of it. And then, then we had a girl this time around. So
it must be slightly different equipment.
Yeah, so there's, you can pink some shit up and,
right. There's even girl and boy diapers, I guess, when I get to be a certain age.
I mean, it's just shit at the end of the day. I don't get all that.
Because I went to get the diapers, and first I had to call you to see what brand. Because
yeah, we're like, we don't care.
Well,
we just churn and burn. It doesn't matter.
Just making sure, because sometimes Brittany can be a little bit particular.
Particular about specific things.
But Adrian said, make sure you get the girl diapers. So I'm standing there looking and going, what?
No.
This says swaddler. Is that a newborn? I'd ask another lady that was there that was pregnant. I go, I need a little help here, please, ma'am. I need newborn girl diapers.
Some guidance on newborns.
It's like trying to shop for a tampon. I mean, if you don't have it, you don't know.
But you never want to go too deep on the newborn diapers.
No, yeah, because you don't know how fast your kid's going to grow.
Because normally our kids leave the fucking hospital in ones.
Right. Doesn't last long.
Yeah.
Do they still bring in the cart at the hospital? With like full of formula and diapers for you to use, and then before you leave, you just clean the shit out of that thing. Just take
yeah, absolutely.
We brought an extra bag of the last kid. I was like, I remember that cart. I'm loading up, and then we're gonna tell them we're running low so they can bring another cart in.
Nice.
He scored big.
So yeah, the baby shower went really, really well.
It's always
got some goodies.
You guys always over the top on little parties and things.
Well,
it's always,
I don't deserve that credit.
Well, I wasn't giving it to you.
That's all my wife. Parting gifts.
Your wife and her sisters, and the parting gift and the ice cream bar and
the ice cream bar. Yeah. I walk out and I'm like, oh shit, we got an ice cream bar.
Pink lemonade margaritas.
Yeah, the kids wanted to try because the
kids are like, oh,
can I have the pink lemonade? Like, no, you can't.
Oh, that stuff in it. Oh, like explain when that one kid got sleepy. I was watching.
Yeah, he was a little tired.
A little tequila.
But when people come into town, I have a good time. So. I'm going to leave it at that because I was going to say other things, and then I know that some listeners will put me on blast and they'll hold me accountable for
apparently your entire family watches this.
You can hang out late with them, but you can't hang out late with me. And I'm like, oh God, listen, Skip. Okay, it's 2:00 in the morning. I'm fucking tired. So.
Oh, your wife told the story about you guys up watching Japanese wrestling or something.
No, we were watching. It was a regular wrestling.
Oh, laughing and giddy and carrying on like a bunch of girls.
Yeah. Drinking and being merry.
Well, very nice. Glad you had a good time.
I had a blast.
Good. That's what it's all about.
I'm paying for it now, but I had a
enjoy
blast.
it while you're young, Michael.
Yeah, something like that. All right,
on to a little news.
Yeah, let's get to the nitty gritty already.
Get to the show.
Hey, we're having some fun.
Well, this is kind of old news, but we had a guest last week, so we didn't talk about it. But Tommy Z-Man was allegedly. Do we have to say allegedly?
Allegedly. Always say allegedly.
No, he technically was fired from Famous Smoke Shop for allegedly getting arrested for making a terrorist threat.
Right.
Cigar personality Thomas Zarzanegi, better known as Tommy Z-Man, was arrested and charged of making terrorist threats and harassment after he was fired from Famous Smoke Shop, allegedly.
Right.
According to the Lehigh Valley Live, that's their local newspaper. He was fired on Wednesday 2 weeks ago now, I believe it is. On Friday, he allegedly texted another famous employee stating that he would return to the retailer and shoot everyone in the retailer with an AK-47. Allegedly. He was allegedly arrested and then released on $20,000 bond. According to the report, Zarzanecki confirmed he sent the message. Allegedly. Zarzanecki worked as a sort of in-house content producer for Famous, appearing in advertisement, the brand's social media, and its Cigar advisor publication. His LinkedIn page indicates he worked for Famous Footwear since March 2013.
Allegedly.
Now, suspiciously, there's been no mention on it anywhere since that original release.
Which is fantastic. So, I mean, there's a couple of things that we can talk about here.
Allegedly.
Yes. For one, full disclaimer, we don't fact check fucking anything. So,
so the entire show is allegedly.
So this may or may not be accurate.
You've heard rumors.
I have heard rumors. It's a small industry, brother. Yeah. It's a small industry.
Well,
so
I could have maybe had allegedly a comment from him because someone had connected me, but I let it drop.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Because we decided that was probably not the best.
So first of all, he was supposed to be on Kiss My Ass Radio, right? To kind of defend himself.
Yes, and that didn't happen.
Yeah.
No, it really didn't. I watched the entire show last week.
So that didn't happen. He didn't come on, and it wasn't even. They didn't even speak about it.
No, it wasn't mentioned in Coop's piece or nothing.
Okay, so
I'm trying to think of Coop because that's all half-wheel information. I don't even think Coop released any information on it.
Right. So here's what I've heard.
Okay, here's what you've heard.
Here's what I've heard.
This just in.
Allegedly.
Yes.
At that his particular place of work.
Yes.
It is very easy to lose your job. For no reason.
Right. Well, that's anywhere anymore. You almost fired 2 people this morning.
If they were late.
Right.
You know the saying, if you're not 15 minutes early, you're late.
You're late.
Right?
That's right.
You learn that. So, I mean, I believe in being punctual, or at least having the people below me. I'm punctual.
People that blow you punctually?
Yeah, the people that blow me punctual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, right? Like, you got to be on time.
Right.
So, if you're not on time, then I'm thinking about, well, if this isn't
doesn't mean anything to you.
Right. Then why are we here?
You don't mean anything to me.
Right.
So, on with the story.
Okay, but so, I'm not going to just go out and fire somebody just because I'm having an off day, or...
Did somebody have an off day?
I mean, I've heard rumors...
You've heard allegedly...
An
assumed rumor...
that these things may or may not occur at that place.
Oh, okay, but the question still arises, did he actually... I'm thinking he had to because it was a police report.
So the parlay is, I mean, I haven't even gotten to that part of the topic.
Ahead.
So
I'm always ahead.
Let's say he didn't do anything.
Okay.
Right? And, he got fired. Like, hey, we're done with this whole section of people for this marketing, yada, yada,
right, this
whatever
isn't
the hell
working
they do.
anymore. People don't like you talking about meat and whatever else he does.
I mean, his Facebook page it says F you. People who say F you to political correctness. Meanwhile, if you say F you, that's a form of political correctness.
Correct.
Right. So he got, he supposedly got fired, and then, I don't know if he got fired for the right reasons or the wrong reasons. It's kind of my point.
Okay.
However, you cannot, at this day and age, you can't make any fucking allegation or threat or any, you can't say anything that you're going to shoot up anybody or attack or kill. Like, it's not.
No, it's not funny anymore.
Even if you're angry, you really gotta fucking take a breather.
Right.
And, because too many kids are getting shot.
Right.
Too much shit is going on.
Too many people are getting shot.
Right. I mean, there was a threat at my kid's school. One kid sent a text. Guess what, motherfucker? You're going to jail. It doesn't matter how old you are. You're getting arrested. So, even if you've been wronged, and that could be the case here.
Right.
You still can't. You can't do that.
So then we are.
Yes.
I'm trying to think how to word it.
Where
we're not getting sued.
Yeah.
So the allegations we're both assuming actually did happen.
Yeah, I would assume.
Okay.
I would assume that
Because there's a police report and other information that corroborate that actually happened.
We haven't heard anybody's side of the story, and
No.
will we ever know the truth? No, but
No, probably not.
we can kind of connect some dots here and say, well,
Right,
he probably
but
shouldn't have fucking done
it's
that.
under. Okay, since he sent a text message, it says allegedly he sent a text message, so it's not really like they went, "You're fired," and he goes, "Yeah, I'm coming back tomorrow and shooting everybody." We're not saying
Right.
that happened. That didn't happen at all because it says it was a text message. So, maybe they fired him and then he went home and I need to blah 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 whatever.
Yeah, there's a good chance that he was wronged, right?
Right.
But you got to keep your shit together.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I mean?
okay, so the way the story reads is he was fired because this happened. You're saying
He was not. No, he was fired.
He was fired. Then this happened.
Then this happened.
Okay. See, that's not the way the story reads.
Right.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's what I think. That's
You think that
that's
might
my
be,
thoughts.
That makes more sense.
On it. So.
Because why else would he be all of a sudden all wound up and
Right.
brum, brum, brum.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
So that's it's our 2 cents on the alleged.
Yeah. Hey,
problem.
we wish everybody the
We
best.
wish everybody the best
We
that's
hope
involved. We hope the best we're ever time. If you want to come in and be the third seat on the show, I mean,
You come sit on in.
come
We'll
sit
have
on
a
in.
conversation.
We'll
We can
talk
talk.
to you anytime you want.
Yeah.
But
That'll be
don't
fun.
call because you have to come in. We don't do those things. No.
Yeah. And don't text.
Don't text. God's sakes, don't text.
Keep your
Don't put
phone-
any.
keep
Don't
your
put
phone-
anything in writing. Nothing in writing. And we delete these shows the minute that they're put up. So no,
Yeah.
nobody
We
listens.
just get rid of it.
We just get rid of the show.
It's fine. We have to tell our subscribers not to subscribe. People who watch on YouTube.
Tell them not to subscribe.
Well, we need to tell them to subscribe
Oh,
so they don't miss out on all this fun stuff.
all this information and this wonderful video.
So it's very important that if
Very
you're watching on YouTube,
Please subscribe.
Subscribe.
And if you're listening on iTunes, please rate because I understand that's how you get moved up on the iTunes
Oh,
chart. It's
that's cool.
rating. Where on Podbean, it's number of listeners. On iTunes, it's ratings. So
and are we doing a good job as far as commenting and responding to people? Because if I see a comment on
yes,
YouTube,
if I see a comment on anything, I immediately answer back.
all right, so that's
yeah,
cool.
So we're doing okay. All right, we're at 23 minutes, and the next story's kind of long, so we're gonna break right here,
Break right here.
and then we will be right back.
Boom.
Okay, everybody, hold on. Okay, and we're back.
Hey.
Whew. That was a nice long break.
So can we talk about the Patreon debauchery now or no?
No, we can go ahead and talk about it now. I don't actually have that in my notes because we have solved that problem, so
Okay.
I took it out. But we can't.
But let's. We need to talk about this.
We need to talk about that.
Okay. So.
Okay, so we, or I, when we set up the Patreon, we clicked that we are an 18 and over show because that's what we are.
Right.
Right.
Adult content.
Adult content.
Okay.
Right. So unknowingly on Patreon, that means that you do not show up in their search engine,
Right.
so people couldn't find us.
Ooh, so we got getting emails and texts
I'm
and.
getting emails from tax. Yeah, every time we tell somebody about the show, they go, "Well, I want to.
I can't
I want to
find
be a
it."
patron to hear the secret shows because I hear they're so good, but I can't find your show anywhere." So we eventually found that out. That is why that did not
Okay.
happen.
So, but wait. So you just totally skipped the whole story.
No, I'm about to tell the
All
story.
right. Good. Go ahead.
Okay, so then I went to take the 18 plus rating off because actually our Patreon page does not have adult content.
By their standards.
By their standards. Evidently, they do a lot with porn people, and like you could pay money to see some girls hoo-ha, or
Oh.
you can pay money to see
No, we don't have hoo-has on the show.
animated videos of people doing things. I mean, there's a lot of people raising money for some weird shit out there.
So now you're thoroughly.
Well, I found out what
immersed-
they
thoroughly
consider
immersed in Patreon.
what they consider adult content is.
Do I have to hide your credit card information now whenever you log into the
Hey,
Patreon again?
I'm a patron of several other shows now. Just leave me alone. If I get stuff in the mail here, do not open
Do
it
not-
either.
if it's blank packaging,
Just plain brown wrappers.
just
leave it
leave
alone.
it.
It's for me.
It's
I get
fine.
product samples now too.
right? Good for you.
So it's not an easy task to take it off. Apparently, it's not
Right.
just unclick the box. You
Yeah.
have to apply to a. Well, first I hit the general question thing and I asked, "How do I get it taken off?" And they said, "Well, you have to go to our standards and something people, and you have to
Right.
request, and then they evaluate your page and blah blah blah." So I did that, and the guy comes back, or it could have been a girl. I don't know by the name. It's one of those gender non-specific names. But they said, no.
Jamie.
It was like Reyes or something, Reyes or something.
Reyes?
Reyes? I don't know. They said, no, we're going to leave your show at adult content.
Right.
So then we did a little more research, noticed there are several other cigar shows that are not adult content.
Right.
So I asked them, by what standards did we meet adult content? Because there's no nudity, there's no talk about sex, there's no, send me money and I'll send you a picture of my dick. There's none of that going on.
Right.
So all I got back was a standard answer. If you feel a show has violated our whatever thing, please screenshot us photos of what had happened and we will evaluate each one on a separate issue. And then I answered that you didn't still explain why we're 18 or over.
Right.
Nothing back. A couple days later, I get a form email asking me, how was your interaction with our standards and whatever people?
Right.
So I explained to that person what was going on, and evidently that person contacted Reyes' boss, and then, boom, we're no longer 18 or over.
Right.
We now show up in the search engine. So if you'd like to go to patreon.com, put in a Cigar Hustlers podcast, and pick which tier works for you.
But you're missing like a major portion of the story.
What's the major portion of the story?
The portion
where you had the meltdown?
The portions where you're like, oh, nope, didn't work. And I was like, whoa. Go back and tell them that if we don't qualify,
yes,
if we're considered adult content. I was taking all the credit. Yeah, you just did.
I did. Took all me.
All right, so Palmer did it all. Good job, Palmer.
Yes, you did have a little bit of a meltdown because you didn't understand why, and I was like, well...
No, I wasn't having a meltdown because I didn't understand why. I was having a meltdown because you just took the answer that they gave you and said, all right.
Well, until we had talked about it, let's say we pissed them off, and next thing you know, boop, we're gone, and we don't get our...
figure out another way.
Well, and that's why we bought acigarhustlerspodcast.com for that,
exactly.
type of thing. So.
Exactly. There's always another route. I'm not gonna fucking sit here.
That shirt fits very well, by the way. You look very big over there. I think it's the higher collar.
I'm trying to change my subject. Okay.
Look, no, I just noticed.
Here's the deal with this podcast.
Yes.
Right? We don't take sponsors, right? That are inside the cigar industry because we want to be able to say whatever we want to say.
That's what the secret shows are for.
Right. We don't want.
By the way, people do love the secret shows. They keep telling me. I was like, are we doing too many of those? What we do? And they go, oh no, we love that.
We turn around and we say whatever we want. We push whatever envelope we want to push. And I'm not about to fucking sit here and let somebody dictate how we're gonna do things. So, yeah, when they say, hey, this is you're considered adult content, I'm like, oh, I'm okay with that.
Right, just tell me why.
I'm okay with being adult content as long as every other cigar company, every other cigar thing that you're doing falls in that same category.
Right.
But if we don't, if we're totally different, then I have a problem with that. So you just can't.
Maybe we're special.
So I'm glad that you fixed it all on your own, and I'm proud of you.
Hey, you Michael.
So that's right. So now it worked out well. So now we exist.
Now we exist on Patreon. So choose which tier works best for you, and you get certain things.
All right. It's just a matter of time before we get some better mics, some better cameras.
Better mics. There's not two better mics than us.
I guess you got a point. We've already peaked at mics.
Already peaked at mics. Maybe sound equipment.
So there
no
you
more
go.
Mics.
So Patreon solved.
Patreon problem has been solved.
Good job, Mike.
Oh no, good job, Michael. Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
All right, so go ahead.
Puff
Next.
away.
What else you got?
The internet is all abuzz with Roma Craft news, Michael.
I like that you're smoking the EC.
Yeah, it's nice. It's light. It's a good cigar. I always have to start with that bundled cigar because I just burn through that and I don't even, I'm doing emails and reading stuff. I don't even know what I'm smoking. It's just,
right.
I just like having something in my hand. So I thought I would grab something a little different.
I think I smoke it in Temperance EC.
You do?
5 out of 7 days a week.
Do you?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I do what?
No, you do. You do.
I love the brotherly kindness.
I almost grabbed a Neanderthal, but still a little early for one of those, and
Wait until you get that LH. Have you had the LH?
Nope.
You haven't had one?
I haven't had one.
Not a single one, huh?
Not a single one. I wonder what they taste like.
I got one in my drawer at home. I found one yesterday.
Oh.
I'll bring it in for you. You can have it.
Oh, you what a nice guy.
Yeah.
Best partner ever.
Yes, sir.
All right, Roma Craft Tobacco has plans Craft 2020, the Grand Perfecto 10th anniversaries.
Yeah?
Yes. The internet's all abuzz with Roma Craft information.
Interesting.
Yes. Next year, Roma Craft Tobacco will celebrate its 10th anniversary, and in the case so often in the cigar industry, there will be special cigars with which to celebrate for the event.
Ooh.
I'm going to put instead of the song Celebrate.
So where are they doing it at? Are they just...
One of the cigars is more or less expected. Craft 2020 will be a 5 3/4 by 46 Longsdale. That will feature multiple leaves on the wrapper. That was the one that Skip posted last week. Did you see that? Yes. Skip Martin, co-founder of Roma Craft Tobacco, showed off a picture on the cigar on Instagram.
I saw it in the video of them rolling it.
Yes.
That was. I'm not gonna lie. That was a sexy video.
Yeah, that was a nice video.
I was like, damn, that looked really cool.
Should put in some of that like porn music. Anyway, limited to 1,000 boxes of 10 cigars, which will be split between 10 retailers who will each receive 100 boxes.
Oh, that's nice.
Think you're gonna get some here?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Who knows? The El Catador de los Gran Perfecto 10, there's a lot of Spanish in the word, was available to attendees of a planned 10th anniversary party will take place at the company's Austin, Texas-based headquarters. Details of the event have not been finalized, but Skip said it'll either be March or April of next year.
That'll be cool.
Everybody's wondering, do I get to go to the party?
That's nice.
It is nice to hair on my mic.
It's a beautiful office.
I've only seen photos. I've never been. I mean, I've been invited, but I've never been.
Well, I feel like we're going to definitely have to go to that, whether we're invited or not. So
Just crash the party?
Don't you worry, yeah.
I already told my wife. Next March, April? She goes, you think I'll get invited? I go, I don't know. I'm going.
It doesn't matter.
I'm going. It just doesn't matter.
We'll be there.
Skip Martin, co-founder of Roma Craft Tobacco, announced that the company will be re-releasing batches of the following 8 cigars. The Aquitaine EMH Sabertooth.
Excellent.
Cro-Mag Fomorian.
Excellent.
Cro-Mag Mandible Mastodon.
Excellent.
The Intemperance BA, there's a lot of letters. We'll just go with XXIAWSIV. So what is that? 21. I don't know what AWS stands. What's AWS?
The Skeeter. Archibald.
Oh, 4. The Intemperance BA Revenge. The Intemperance BA Vanity. The Intemperance EC Goodness. And the Intemperance EC Humility.
Yes.
Martin said that each cigar will be released in various quantities between 200 to 800 boxes and would be offered to all Roma Craft Tobacco accounts in good standing.
Excellent.
So they're not going to release it as a pack. I mean, he puts that nice picture out where they're all sort of fanned out on the table.
Right.
So it's not going to be one of each in like a, what is it, an 8-pack or a 6-pack, whatever it was.
What are you talking about?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No.
So there's 8 cigars.
No, those limiteds will come out throughout the year in boxes.
Well, this is all stuff for the 10th anniversary. So you
Gotcha.
can't get like an 8-pack sampler released with one of each.
No.
They're not doing that.
Not to my knowledge. But he was messing with these Grand Perfectos.
That's what I mean, of the Perfectos. I thought that's what they were doing, but this reads differently now.
I don't think so.
All right.
You just never know what kind of magic will be
Never
coming
know.
out of the Nika Sueño factory.
That is true. You
Yeah.
never know. Oh, plenty of time. I don't know. 200, 800 boxes and would be on. Okay, we read all that.
Yep.
And then the party.
And the party that will, maybe we do a podcast from there.
Oh, we should do a podcast from there. Oh, speaking of, on the 19th of October, we have a. We've been advertising it as a live podcast, but that's not actually what's going to happen. Unless we get somebody to Facebook Live it with their camera while we're doing it.
Right.
But we're going to film on location, I guess would be the correct term,
Yeah.
from the Cigar Life in Lakeland, Florida.
I'm intrigued to see how you're going to pull this off.
I need to start figuring that out probably if we're running out of time.
Yeah.
I think I've got it figured out, but it's going to be a little tricky.
Yeah.
The sound part's going to be tricky. The video.
You need better mics.
No, we're not taking all of this. We're just taking that.
Well, as the Patreon builds, maybe we get a mobile setup.
Oh, if we could do the studio in like a little RV.
I mean, I wasn't going that route, but
Where
but like here's the
where
thing.
the side of it is all glass, so everybody can see us while we're sitting in there.
Yeah, it sounds romantic.
Greg can drive us around.
I'm like
take the show on the road.
Yeah, it's like the Pope. Yeah, that'll be perfect.
Oh, little glass bubble at the
Yeah,
top.
I can't wait.
No.
So, but we're going out to Owl Ear Smoke Shop here at the end of the month, the October 25th for the Owl Ear event.
Yes.
And it would be cool to have gear that's easily mobile.
Well, if this works at Cigar Life, because that's a driving thing, so I mean, but if this works, we could take the setup I have in mind anywhere.
Okay. Well, we'll give it a shot.
So we'll see what happens.
It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better here on the Cigar Hustlers podcast.
You learn by doing.
Yep. Unless Z-Man comes after us.
Allegedly. Allegedly comes after us. Okay, we have a listener of the week. Do you want to know who the listener of the week is?
It's not? How's it not Jason Walpert?
Because we already had one chosen. Jason could be next week.
Okay.
Oh, I got to meet our last week's listener of the week. Not meet her, but I got to see her again over the weekend. I got a hug and everything.
That's
and
nice.
I acknowledged her as listener of the week.
Yeah.
It's Jessica Baranski.
Yeah. Okay, so who's this week?
This week, listener of the week is Mr. Chet Atwell Jr., a.k.a. Slimer, King of the Bangs.
King of the Bangs. He made some great posts on the Facebook page.
I think he might want to cut back on his little bang consumption.
I don't think he has a
bit.
problem. He's totally fine. Don't listen to him. You're fine. Keep going. He gave you a birthday cake for your birthday.
He did, and I am looking for the Miami Cola. If anybody finds that,
plug.
shameless, there's a word for what that was. I can't remember what it's called. But it wasn't a plug. I'm not plugging it. I'm asking for it.
Yes.
Because I can't find it.
Well, you have the Bang Connect. I don't see what the problem is. You should get a case by now.
Unfortunately, somebody once said it tastes like...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know. So then...
It's just one. I like a lot of the other ones.
Like all the other ones you like.
Cotton candy is my jam.
Cotton candy. Okay. We also now...
So congratulations,
Congratulations, Chet. You win the fact that we said your name.
You win
our love and
listener of the week.
admiration for the week.
Yeah.
I didn't do the... That doesn't work anymore. Still looking for a gong.
I think that a gong would be dope.
Yeah. They're a lot more expensive than you think they are.
I'm sure they are.
Especially like a...
Like
like from the Gong Show?
Yeah.
Do you remember the Gong Show? Are you too old for that?
I don't.
No, you don't.
I'm too young for that.
Oh, all right. We'd like to welcome...
Yes.
Need a drum roll. Pakistan to the Cigar Hustler Podcast family. And I'd like to thank... Hold on. I'd like to thank Lashes by Fatima.
Yes.
Life is good when your lashes are on point. That is our listener from Pakistan.
Nice. How do you know that?
Because I am
Reach
a
out
good
to
producer,
lashes?
and I reach out to people in certain areas. I cut them deals.
I love you. I appreciate
So,
your...
Fatima, thank you very much. I'm sure, life is good when your lashes are on point.
There you go.
So, make sure.
If any of you guys
Instagram,
out there
reach
need
out
lashes,
to Lashes by Fatima. If any of you guys or
if
any of
need
your
some
wives
lashes,
need lashes,
send
or
them from Pakistan.
maybe you want just one lash on one side,
That'll be
just to
covered.
be winky, and then you're good.
There you go.
We have 124 subscribers on YouTube now. But please, if you're listening on YouTube, subscribe and rate. All right. I know how you love making lists, Michael.
Okay.
I have a list.
Oh, shit. It's like
Tobacco Business Awards are coming up, Michael.
It's like you've been hiding this.
The 2020 tobacco. I just found this today.
Okay.
Tobacco Business Awards for 2020 nomination form came out today.
Okay.
We're going to nominate people as a show.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to send a nomination. So let's see if we read the little thing.
Are they doing like show nominations?
No, well, you know what? I didn't read all of them, so they could be possible. We could
So
recommend
you just
ourselves.
might be submitting something just for shits and giggles.
2017 Tobacco Awards have recognized some of the leading business brands and entrepreneurs of the tobacco industry. This year, readers of Tobacco Business Magazine, which I do subscribe to, can submit their nominations for various categories of the 2020 Tobacco Business Awards from October 7th. The finals will be revealed on November 1st, 2019, and the final voting will take place November 1st through December 20th.
Okay.
So we have a couple of weeks here to get our submissions in.
Okay.
So, Dominican Cigar of the Year, Michael? Cigar that's manufactured primarily in the Dominican Republic.
LFD.
Not Chogui or Florinano?
Oh, Shogui's not there. You want to do Florinano?
They're both in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, but what's
Yes,
going
we're
on with Shogui? That's the question.
We're going to do Florinano.
Okay.
Well, we did find out something was going on, but we haven't heard anything else.
Yeah.
Nicaraguan Cigar of the Year?
Neanderthal LH is the cigar. I mean, you could do War Bear too, but...
Oh, let's do War Bear. That's even better.
Okay.
War Bear.
Nominate
Honduran
ourselves.
Cigar of the Year? Not the one that I know.
That would be the Corojo Reserva by Aladino JRE.
Oh, Aladino. Boutique cigar of the year. The War Bear again.
Well, then if you're going to do War Bear there,
Yes.
which I think would probably be better, then you do the Neanderthal LH for Nicaragua.
Okay.
This is fun. I'm having fun now.
Okay.
Drink my bang.
Mass market product of the year. All other tobacco products available in stores, gas stations, discount tobacco, others not premium handmade. We just skip that. We don't do those.
Yeah, I don't think that there is such a thing.
Non-applicable.
Yeah.
Accessory manufacturer of the year. Manufacturer of accessory or product that enhances the smoking experience.
Ooh. That's a tough one.
What's the brand that
That made our lighters?
well them or the one that I'm drawing a blank on his name. Oh, I'm terrible with names.
Zycar?
No, he's all the reps in Florida. He's one of them.
Oh, Pete Hernandez?
Yeah, who does Pete rep? Pete represents the line. I couldn't think of Pete's name. Sorry, Pete.
He does like Lotus.
Oh, a little too highbrow for us.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I have different feelings and opinions about where that's at.
Tobacconist of the year. John.
Is that like a shop or an actual person?
A retailer of tobacco products, including premium cigars, pipes, lighters, matches, other tobacco products. I guess it would be a shop. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. I guess it would be a shop.
You want to know who deserves that?
Who?
Bob Moore of Hogshead.
So Hogshead.
Yeah. That guy is working his ass off.
All right. Tobacco chain or franchise of the year. Your brother's
Tobacco
yelling out there.
chain or franchise.
I better be firing somebody who's yelling so loud. Smoking? B&B Tobacco?
That's not a franchise.
Oh. Tobacco chain? Is there not more than one of those? Mother's, he's got a couple of stores.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
What's the name of
Just
the...
do a Mom Cigar Warehouse.
Mom Cigars.
It's a Matul.
All right. Entrepreneur of the year. An individual who has a significant impact on the tobacco industry.
You know, I'd actually give that to, is that somebody who works for a company or?
An individual who has significantly impact on the tobacco industry. That's all it says.
You know, I wouldn't mind giving that to Justin Andrews.
Oh.
I mean, he's working hard. I got to give him credit. He's trying to think out of the box, and he's got to work in specific parameters.
That's right. Woman of the year. A woman that has had a significant impact on the tobacco industry.
I'd have to give that to my wife.
Done.
Ooh, no.
I agree.
What about
She's not in the industry.
What about doing Fiorella?
Perfect. The heir to the Roma Craft empire.
Yeah,
That's right.
I mean, the Fiorella just came out
That's right.
in Germany.
Okay, now the Legacy Award, an individual who has greatly contributed to the good of the tobacco industry for an extended period of time, exhibiting a passion and drive for business and having reached icon status.
Wow.
Jeffrey Griffin. Oh, me. Craig.
Legacy?
Craig. Legacy Award, an individual who has greatly contributed to the good of the tobacco industry for an extended period of time. So not somebody new. Exhibiting a passion and drive for business and having reached icon status.
I mean, I would give that to Skip, hands down, personally.
Yeah.
Just because of, all the
good
knowledge and information that he gives and shares with people. And, sometimes it's brutally honest.
It would be really fun to find out, like, in 10, 15 years from now that he really knew nothing. He just made everything up.
Dude, but there are times where we have conversations like, what? Where the fuck?
Yeah, well,
I mean, I watched Charlie Minato say to him, you need to stop reading. Like, he was upset. He was upset, like,
He posted a thing today about where the taxes on tobacco are going to go up 50%. That came from some Senate Advisory Committee hearing paperwork thing or something. I couldn't even understand the form he posted, let alone that they were actually doing it.
Right. So, people would just stop trying to fight him on fucking Facebook and actually listen to some of the shit that he has to say. They'd be like, oh my God.
Oh, he, I don't know what you're talking about, it's not. Somebody did that thing where they tagged Danny and wanted to know what cigar shop in a certain area they should go.
Yeah.
They should go to find something. And Danny put up that, we have this website. You just put in the zip code and it'll give you all the shops in the area.
Right.
And the guy went off on him and said something like, I expected a VP or whatever your title is to have more specific information. I don't want to drive around, shop, blah, blah, blah. But Skip defended him. So I thought that was nice. Skip stepped up. He was the first one that said something back to the guy.
Yeah, because, that's what a good leader does, right? Here's the thing, like if I got a customer that's giving somebody shit, one of our employees shit, whether I agree with that customer or not, I still got to back my employee. Now,
well, yes, that's what you're supposed to do, but not a lot of people will do that.
Now, if it went, let's say it was off course and it was wrong to some degree, or I felt that maybe the practices that the employee handled weren't appropriate.
Right.
Behind closed doors, I have that conversation. Right. I'm like, hey, I just had to kill that guy. Now, now
next time.
Now let's review on what you did wrong so that we can avoid this moving forward.
We're not going to fall on that sword again next time.
Right. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, if you're part of the team, you're part of the team. And, actually, I think Danny did handle that situation right. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying that a good leader does that anyways.
Right.
So.
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I got.
This felt good.
46 minutes.
This felt good. I feel like we covered a lot.
Stretch out another 15 minutes. Tell me another story.
I don't have any more stories for you.
Stand up and show the back of the shirt. The back is the best. You're going to have to take that headphones off.
You know how hard it is to stand
I know, there's very little room.
Here?
Yeah, I was working on that. Okay, you can't see it, whatever.
Close enough.
We'll take pictures after.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have that too much else to report other than the fact that,
Okay, show's over. Michael's got nothing else.
We're done. A lot of people at my house and
we're done. So you had a busy weekend.
So
Busy weekend.
And I was up too late.
Anybody coming in this week? Do we have anything special that we could do for next week's show?
I'd have to think about it.
Saturday, I have the Bacon and Beer Festival in downtown The Land.
Which sounds exciting.
Bacon and beer. I'm
really just looking forward. We're doing the Smashing Pumpkins thing at the end of the month, October 25th, which we won't be here for. But I'm excited about getting out there to Arizona and hanging out with Lenny. Lenny is a special kind of crazy.
Lenny Schmiegel?
Yeah. Oh. He is a special kind of crazy, and he fits right in that category for
and Mr.
me.
Hunt is going with us still?
Yeah, Mr. Hunt, I believe, is going to. Well, he's kind of coming.
What does that mean?
Well,
is that like he kind of came to the baby shower?
Well, we can talk about that.
Okay.
So, like, he tried to come in and said, hey, how about I rent a car and I'll do the driving?
Right.
And I turned around and said, fuck that.
Yes, you like to be in control.
Right. Well, here's the thing.
Otherwise, it'll be a hostile trip.
Here's the thing, man. Here's what I've learned.
#hostile.
I'm going to tell you what I've learned on the road. I
completely agree with you. I've traveled with other people besides you. We happen to get along well, so it's not an issue if it's the two of us. But
right, if the people you're rolling with don't have the mentality of, all right, we're down with that. Wherever we go, we go.
Right.
It becomes a time suck, and that for me is the most frustrating thing. I can't get in. I can't get in a car with somebody else and say, hey, we're going to go to this store, and they say, I really got to stop off here. It's like, wait a second.
Go here first.
Dude, no, that's not what happened. I said, hey, if you want to come with us, then come with us. This isn't your show. This is our show. Right. So, and we have business to attend.
Correct.
So,
only there for.
You're there for 48 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2 full days.
Yeah, so you got to make got to make it count. You can't deviate. Your hotel room and my hotel room needs to be in the same fucking hotel, right?
Right.
All that shit. Or if you're getting in my car, or if
we're going to be A, B, C, and D. If
Right.
you would like to show up when we're at A, B, C, and D,
right,
this
just
is
come right along.
Might not even be the time we're going to be there, but
Right.
it'll be somewhere in this day.
I'll shoot you a text. I'll tell you when I'm heading that way or whatever the case may be. But if you're going to get in the car with me,
right.
And I've always had that mentality when I'd roll with Rosales and Roma Craft, right? And so he's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, whatever you want to do, I say we do.
Right.
I'm just in the car.
I'm just along for the ride.
You just let me know when we pull up at the hotel. I'll get a room. We're good. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. I'm not going to deviate from that. And that's kind of important. You got to have that mentality when you go on the road with somebody else.
Yeah, you can't have more than one captain.
Right. So, hey, if
The
you're,
ship's gotta go where the
hey,
ship's
I'll
gotta
rent the
go.
car. It's like, Okay, well, you
when
can rent your own car.
Yeah, well, when you think about it, though, he's thinking in his head, he's not even thinking about any of that stuff that you said. He's thinking, well, okay, this way I rent the car, so I've got the expense of the car, so it'll lighten your load a little bit.
Right.
But then it makes it his trip. You're right. Whoever's got the car.
Right, I'll take that. I'll take the burden. I'll take the
Right.
burden of the costs. You know what I
Right.
mean? And that's fine. But,
But along with that also means then he's in charge.
now if Hunt was running, was doing 2 or 3 events,
Right.
and, I said, hey, you know what? I'll come out there with you. Okay.
Right. Well,
Then
then it's
I'll-
his trip that you came on.
Right, I'll jump in his
but
car.
he's coming on your trip or our trip.
Right.
So, right.
So,
No, I completely agreed with you.
yeah. That's all I'm
It's just-
saying.
it's just become such a big thing.
It's not that he had bad intentions.
No, that's
He
what I'm
had-
saying. Not at all.
He had
thought
great intentions.
Yeah, he thought, well, I'm going to go fly in and see my family, and then I'll come
Right.
over because I'll have a car. But then you're like, well,
And Matt on the road, is usually really good. Like
Yeah.
he's go with the flow, But like, you got to nip that shit in the bud right away. You can't, you can't have that option. If he wants to go and if you want to go out and do different things, then go and do them. If
Right.
you want to roll with us, roll with us.
Okay, and at that, we're going to stop because we're running out of time. But you filled all the way to the hour.
Feel the
Very
pressure.
nice. Feel the pressure. All right, this is episode 90, 10 episodes away from the big 100, Michael.
Are we gonna have balloons?
Confetti, I think. Confetti.
Ooh, that sounds messy. I'm not cleaning that up.
You don't. I always clean.
That's right.
I'll do the cleaning.
And you do a great job.
Yes, the studio looks immaculate. Just
Yep.
don't look but where Earl stands. Everybody, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Go to patreon.com, and then you can search for us, a Cigar Hustler Podcast, or you can go to Teespring. I'm running out of time fast. Go to teespring.com/the Cigar Hustler Podcast and get all your show swag. If you want T-shirts and keychains and cup koozies and
Well,
things.
we're gonna start working on the website too, and
And we'll start working on the website so we can take some of this stuff off other people and we don't have to pay a percentage to
start
people.
pulling directly.
All right, everybody, thank you very much. We're gone. Bye.
All right.